I'm somebody who came from humble beginnings. When I tell persons that when I was going to school, I didn't have electricity. I was using, candle, and, there's some irons that we have that you have to put them on a coal pot or a wood stove. And that's how I used to iron my clothes to go to school. So I'm somebody that's coming from humble beginnings, but my circumstances has never ever defined me. And I'm also somebody who loves to see people win, loves to plug people into opportunities to free themselves.
I love it. I love it. So what is your never again moment? Or what drives you? Just say what drives you.
All right. So again, based on where I'm coming from a single parent household. My mom has three children. I'm the last of the three, and none of us had a dad. So coming from that situation and seeing how things could have definitely turned out way worse than it did, I do not feel like my family and my bloodline should ever have to experience that. And I wanted to go to teachers college after leaving high school. I could not even afford to graduate.
Mhm.
And so for me, what drives me is knowing that I have a brilliant son, and he does not deserve to not graduate. He does not deserve to not be anything that he wants to be as it relates to finances. And so that is what drives me every day, ensuring that my bloodline, nobody else has to start from zero the way that I did. Because I plan to leave a legacy, and not a 1-star legacy when there are 10 stars.
Mm, I love it. Y'all, listen, that never again moment or what drives you, it has to, they say if your why is big enough to make you cry, just like this, or big enough to make you fly, you gonna move for it. You gonna run after it. I think sometimes people forget to look back at where they came from, Alecia. They see their right now. They see how comfortable they are. Chanel kind of and Phyllis kind of touched on that. They might be comfortable right now, but why settle for comfortable? Why settle for well when you can be wealthy and you can build a future for your children? I love that. See, it's stories like this that really makes me excited because I love to see people who are winning. I love to see people who say, you know what, whatever it takes, I'm going to go after it. I'm going to help other people go after it too. So have you ever did network marketing before? Because I know people want to know that too.
Absolutely not. I mean, other than, I would have been introduced to PlanNet marketing in 2022, but I did it for a very short time. And I don't think I went past bronze or silver. So no, I've never done network marketing before.
So what made you say yes this time?
I mean, I said yes from before because I've never seen anything. Director, the first time I saw a will was when I asked Director Bailey, I'm like, is this a confidential document? And she's like, no. And she sent it to me. And I strongly believe, I think it's Mr. Moore that said it, if you can see it, you can seize it. And so I wanted to see it so I could seize it. So I said yes because there was a legacy component. And the good thing about it is that I'm not the only one that can have it. There's so many opportunities that us Caribbean people are not able to access. And this is one opportunity that we can access. And just like my coach would say, don't miss an opportunity to be in a room that you're qualified. I'm qualified to be in. I'm not going to miss an opportunity to get a legacy that I'm qualified to get.
Yes. I love it. I love it. And you're right. Sometimes you just got to see it. Sometimes you just got to put your eyes on it and know that it's possible. I think the first time we got the papers for us to actually sign the papers, get them notarized and sent back, it was real to me. I'm like, wait a minute. This is something, if I leave this earth today, my daughter, Tasha, will get this money for the rest of her life, her children's children. And you know what? I worked all my life for her. Everything that I've done, I done for her. How dare me not get a legacy where I can leave it to her, even though she got her own. I'm happy with her success that she has, but now I got something that I literally can leave for the rest of her life. I love that. Your son deserves that. He deserved that, and you showing him every single day what consistency looks like because you're very consistent. I see you, even when you're not very. You think you're not very visible because I see you. So that's one thing that I love about you. So what would you say to the individuals on the line on today that maybe, they're in the process of their journey and they have the ability to get this, what would you say to them?
I mean, honestly, it's not gonna be easy. And that can look like something different from for many other persons. That can look different for different people. For me, it wasn't necessarily the, getting the job done that was the hard part. It was more so like from an emotional perspective. Coach Bailey always says when you get a vision, it wasn't a conference call. And so you're going to find that sometimes, persons who are around you, who you are probably doing this for, who you'd love to rally around you, sometimes they may not understand the magnitude of your ambition, the magnitude of your drive. And that can be very disheartening. I've had times when I was wondering if I'm too ambitious, right? But you have to keep going. You have to keep going. If there's even one person that believes in you, and even if there's nobody that believes in you, like I said, never miss the opportunity to get something that you are qualified. You have to keep going. At the end of the day, nothing is going to be easy. If you don't get legacy, it's not going to, or getting the legacy is not going to be easy. Not getting it is going to be worse. So you just have to keep going. You have to find it within you. And if you're somebody who believes in God, you have to call upon Him for that strength. You have to believe that He did not give you this vision for you to fail. He did not give you this vision for you to not complete it. And DIT Karine, she sent me a video. She said, finish what you started. And that's really just it. Finish what you started. Remember why you started, and finish what you started.
My dad always say, when God gives you a vision, He's going to give you provision. And I think some people don't see the provision inside of this, because nobody's here by accident. Nobody's here by accident. I always say, if you saw this, it's divine appointment. It's divine appointment. You were positioned to be here for such a time as this. And I'm just going to share this with you. When I got my 6-figure ring, my sapphire ring, I invited my dad and my mom down to Baltimore to see me get my ring. And my dad sat on the front row. Sorry, I ain't gonna cry. But he sat on the front row. And he just looked in amazement. And my dad was my pastor. Just looked in amazement. And after, he said, I need to speak to Mr. Donald Bradley. He went over there, talked to Mr. Donald Bradley, shook his hand, and he said to him, you're doing something the church has never done that need to be done. And he said, you're the Moses of this time. You're going to set our people free. And whoever miss it, shame on them. And Mr. Bradley sat there and he cried as he was pouring into him that particular day. That was another awakening moment. I said, as you said, 1 star is not my legacy. I knew then 6 figures was not my legacy. I knew that millionaire is my legacy. How dare me stop when I got other people who's struggling? How dare me not? And I see that in you. Just keep sharing your passion, keep sharing who you are, and keep sharing what you're trying to do. And I promise you, it's going to come to pass. You're going to go all the way up, because I see it in you and I hear it in your voice. Now, I'm going to let you thank your team, because I knew you would be the one to get me up here emotional. I thought Chanel was going to do it, but it did it. But go ahead and thank your coaching team.
Alrighty. So first and foremost, I want to thank Coach Bailey. Coach Bailey is such a powerhouse. For her to see in me what I didn't see in myself, for her to take me under her wings. And I'm so grateful for her leadership. I want to also thank Chanel Wig, who is my accountability partner. I have never met her a day in my life, but she's a ride or die.
Wow, so y'all never met before. Y'all knew each other from online.
We've never met before. We met on TikTok.
Oh. Wow. How many years ago?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. Y'all been TikTok friends for 2 years.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, sorry.
So thank you so much, Chanel, for being a team player, for being my accountability partner, for being exactly who you are. I want to say also thank you to the 2026 expansion group. You guys are my besties. Chanel, don't get jealous. And also my sponsor, Samantha Price Anderson. Love you for free, Samantha. And also the entire team Yellow for everything that you did last night. Oh my gosh, last night was super crazy with the team just trying to get me to finish it out last night. I truly appreciate you. And even though team blue is blue, team blue is also yellow, so thank you team blue as well for everything that you guys would have done. And finally, my husband and my son. My husband and my son, they don't get a lot of me because I'm always working, but I see where this business can really give me time freedom to be with my family. And for the most part, he doesn't complain. So I want to thank him so much for being who he is and for being by my side while we got this legacy. Thank you so much, everyone.
Y'all give him a round of applause. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I see the yellow hearts. Y'all, with all of this, I'm going to go ahead and tell you congratulations again, Miss Alecia. We don't have time to do the comp plan today. It's not going to happen because it's going to take some training. But I think this was just as good as the comp plan. It laid out the comp plan. It showed y'all what is possible for you. So what I do want to do, I'm going to bring these ladies back up on the screen in a few seconds. And I'm going to let you all ask a few questions because I think that would just sum it all up. But before I do, I just want to recognize all of my directors. I'm going to tell you all thank you, thank you,